Welcome to all. See, today's class is Engineering Mechanics Class 103, Part 2, Lecture 62. Now, before I explain everything, very important part is there. In the class, I will explain. Those who want can write and make a note of it. But before that, we are going to calculation of support reactions for simply supported beams. See, two simple support, just vertical reactions, beam with one hinged support and other. See, AB is only for reference. Don't by heart AB. Beam with one hinged support, other roller support, hinged support, two reactions. If they want, find the resultant reaction, you can find here. Roller support, just one reaction, normal to the plane of the roller. Here it is vertical. If the roller is tilted, it will become like this. This all will be covered. Overhanging beams. See, beam usually simply supported. Suppose one hinge given, you will have horizontal reaction. Then cantilever beams. Fixed support free. Vertical, horizontal and reacting moment. Here are directions I randomly written. We have everything we discussed so far with the multiple loading. Combination of point load, UDL, either full or partial, UVL represented by right angle triangle or isosceles triangle or triangle in general, or lastly represented by a trapezium, and also couples. All this combination will go for it. This is very, very important. From today onwards, what you are doing is very, very critical. And remember, fresh numbering. As I start the question so far, we considered all standard cases. I think last class, I put lastly question number 28, I think, for cantilever. First I went for simply support beam. I don't know how many questions were there, maybe 40, 50 were there. Then cantilever. Last I wrote 28. Actually wrong, it is 27, I think. After 26, I made 27. When I came once again back here, I changed 28. Change it. Anyway, no effect now. Now fresh numbering. Question 1, question 2, etc. Question n. N value at present we are not knowing. It may be anything. But surely not less than 100. That is sure. That much I am sure. Okay. If it is less than 100 means 80, 90 will be there. Very important. I will dictate. Calculation of support reactions is a very critical part in structural analysis. If you want to draw SFD BMD later, or when you go to statically indeterminate structure for analysis all, you require support reactions. If it is statically determinate structure, you can find support reactions using basic conditions of static equilibrium. But if it is statically indeterminate structures, you have to go for some methods where it will reduce the indeterminate structure to determinate state. Then again apply basic conditions of static equilibrium. And right now I will not tell more. When you find support reactions, remember, when you calculate support reactions, remember, it is all direction based. It is direction based. Because later, when you go to SF and BM, it is nature based. At that time, I will distinguish the two. So remember, our sign convention, you can follow any convention. For horizontal, you can take right side positive or left side positive. See, I am using only one hand, right side positive or left side positive. We will take right side positive. Some pattern is required. I will not change it. Whether you take right side positive or left side positive, answer will come same. The sign convention has no effect on the answer. Vertical forces, either upward positive or downward positive, we will take upward positive. Moments or couples, either clockwise positive or anti-clockwise positive, we will consider clockwise positive. But later, when you go to suction forces, then right up clockwise are not used. You require two hands, compression, tension, shear, bending, twisting. At that time, nature considered. That I will tell when I go for SFD BMD later, or when I start strength of materials. Okay, then further, more and more important concepts are there. Usually, first we will apply sigma m0. Then we will make sigma v0, and if applicable, we will make sigma h0. We will maintain some order. When you take moment about the point where unknowns are more. Sigma v0, see, when you take moment, it is, remember, told class after class. Force or load multiplied by distance. Which distance, I will not tell. There is a limit for everything. So for sigma m0, it is force or load multiplied by, I always use the multiplied like this, one dot. This is moment into. I am always writing that way. But when you do sigma v0, sigma h0, only vertical forces here, only horizontal forces. These all told many times so far. I am just giving a recap only. And now onwards, correctly go through all the questions. And one more thing I will make. I will solve questions where little more work is there. Very simple questions, I will give exercise for you. See, suppose when I solve point load solve, I may take some 3 point loads. 1 point load already over long back. I may take some 3 point loads, 3 or 4 point loads. Then immediately I will give exercise for you. Less number of loads. See, when less number of loads are there, you are happy actually. So every question, I will not number those questions. Which question I am solving in the class, I will put number. Which question I am giving as exercise for you, or for some people call homework, or I won't call homework here. That is, for students it is called homework. Exercise, it is for you to solve. You solve it by putting a separate number, or what all I cover in the class, make the main note. Have a side by side one more book. In the second book, parallel book, you solve all exercise problems. Maintain some order. Then nothing further tell. Very important now onwards. I will not repeatedly tell the same concept again and again. Therefore, once, first of all, those who are serious should start from engineering mechanics class number 1. Okay, leave it. Or at least for support reactions, types of loads are very important. Type of loads, type of supports, and then all the support reactions we have done so far. See, class 62, I think around class number 40 odd, we started support reaction. I don't remember exactly. Everything is important. Go through each and everything. Study. Don't suddenly come to a class and tell nothing is clear. So therefore, if any doubt is there, first of all, if any doubt is there, 2 reasons. One reason is that you have not gone through earlier. Second reason is you are not observing the class properly. You are not seeing the class correctly. You are going forward, backward, suddenly going forward, skipping something. Those things will not work out. Everything I tell in the class, you should follow and listen and follow. Make a proper note. And I told notes I am going to give for everything. In the notes, I will write a maximum explanation. In the class, sometime I will dictate. What I dictate in the class, in the notes I will be writing. Except some rare cases where too much of explanation is there, then the notes I will write, refer this class number, go through it. But maximum information in the notes I will give. Okay, now sufficient information. I will start from question number 1. Start our question 1. See, this question, giving by words is difficult because this angle I have to tell, load is acting to this way, making anti-clockwise with the negative x direction. All it is difficult. So what I will do is, This question I will give sketch only. So question 1, write the question. Find reactions at supports for the beam shown in figure. Sketch is given for you. Okay, the sketch is given. So this time you don't have to go through words and prepare the sketch. When horizontal loads are not there, then I will usually give by words, but I will dictate it. Then I will write the sketch here based on those words. Okay, sir, this is a question. Okay, now class, what all I dictate you are right. A is hinged support. There will be two reactions, horizontal and vertical. Two reactions. B is roller support, just one reaction perpendicular to plane of the roller. Every problem, if you write these things, it will help you in the long run. Maybe some will think this all we know it. If you know it, okay, but better write it. Okay, now that you now consider the reaction. Vertical reaction I will call VA, horizontal reaction I will call HA, and reaction at B I will call RB. Now, see, all the loads are down, so reactions are likely to be up. Therefore, that VA will assume upward. It is completely your choice. You can assume whatever you want, but someone will be laughing if you assume downwards. Up and HA B to right side. I am so sure that it is a wrong direction because I will tell you, this horizontal component is more than this horizontal component. Force also more. Therefore, if you consider the horizontal component of these two forces, the net force will act to right side. So 100% reaction at A will be to left side. But you don't worry too much about those things. If it is crystal clear, see, suppose just one horizontal right side load given, then take left side. But if mix-up is there, why confusion? Take right side. Later we will see. If wrong, negative. So this question, your HA has to come negative. Okay, leave it. B, vertical and horizontal reactions at hinged support at A. And let RB, because roller I don't call V, RB, be reaction normal to plane of roller at support B, then write plane of roller is horizontal, normal is vertical, so your RB will become VB. This you write. Next time onwards, I won't waste time on all these statements. I will dictate by words. Okay. First write, then there are two inclined loads here. So you have to resolve it. Consider 100 kN load. See, 100 kN load, let that point be C. It is not given in the question. We are naming it. See, this point we are naming as C. This point I will call as D later. Okay. 100 kN. I want components. Angle given is 40 degree with the nearest horizontal. So, if you resolve it here, see here, one here at this point, one right side component. Oh wait, I don't have to waste that much time. It's all explained for you. See, when the load is this way, it will have a right side component and vertically downward component. So right side component here, see, this way is 100 cos 40, vertical is 100 sin 40. I told when you might consider the angle with the nearest horizontal component is cos, vertical is sin, told many times. Okay, get the answer. Consider 70 kN load at this point, say D. See, right, class. In the question they told 60 degree with vertical. So, see, you can write here. This is given 60 degrees. Given in question. If you use the same 60 degree angle, it is angle with vertical, then vertical becomes cos, horizontal becomes sin. But I told in the class, to avoid confusion, whatever angle is given in the question, either with horizontal or vertical, you always consider angle with horizontal, that is 30 degrees. So, class, so that if you consider this 30 degrees, you don't have to bother See, this force is like this. See, I'll put here now. This force is like this. So it will have one horizontal component left side, one downward component. Vertical down is 70 sin 30, component horizontal is 70 cos 30 because we are considering angle with horizontal. First of all, some will tell, sir, this you told 100 times earlier. Okay. But again I am telling, next time this all I will not explain. First go for resolution. Now, I will take a note here for you, one note. Draw a very neat sketch where mark the reactions. Remember, make a note. These are called action. What I am writing here is reaction. For equilibrium, you have to consider both action and reaction. This all you can write first question. Over. Now, I will rub everything, make a neat sketch here. Then I write some calculations also to save the time. See, I am so forgetful. If I rub the board, I cannot see. So I made a rough note here. Otherwise, I will take a photo. After 5 minutes, if you ask me, I will not remember anything. Because I am very weak in remembering or by hearting. But concept-wise, you will agree, I am quite strong. Okay, now I will continue by writing a fresh sketch there. I made a neat entry. See, very neat sketch is written. See, length of beam is 9 meter. This is 3. This is 2.5. This is 2. See, this 3 meter, 2.5 meter and 2 meter are given. From 9 subtract these 3, you will get 1.5 meter. It is calculated value. Round in my class, when I round off something, it means calculated value. Okay. Here, 64.279 and 76.604. Here 80. Here, there is a small problem. See, sometimes what happens is, when I calculate, in the light, I put 70 into cos 30, 60.622. Maybe by mistake, I don't know. See, I made a small note there. I observed 60.222, but actually 60.622. So, by chance earlier, when I put 70 cos 30 as 60.222, you change it over to 60.622. If I wrote 60.622, keep quiet. Over. 60.2. These are axial forces A, B, I will call C, D and E. Okay, now sigma m, this all already over. I can remove this one now. This all already over. None of them are required now because this all, everything is over now. Okay. Start. First, sigma m about A equal to 0. Why A I already told you. I won't waste time telling same thing again and again. Remember, finger should be at A. Okay. Only one class I will write. Next time I won't write. Sigma m0 means algebraic sum of moments of entire force system about any point 0, you write A is 0. When I put sigma v0, algebraic sum of vertical forces considering entire force system is 0. When I put sigma h0, algebraic sum of horizontal force system considering entire force system is 0. And remember, class, you have to add considering, this is information, both action and reaction. Here also, what statement is there? Write that statement here also, considering both action and reaction. Here also write, considering both action and reaction, and make a note, when you apply equilibrium, consider full beam. Wherever you stand, you have to look left side and also right side. Wherever you stand, see, you should consider the entire beam. You have to look both the sides, because when you go for overhanging beam, when you take moment about support, right and left both you have to see. Later, when you go to shearing force and bending moment, I will tell you, then you have to look only one side. At that time, I will tell equilibrium is both sides and direction based. Start. Moment about A. See here. I forgot right here. VA into 0, actually HA also into 0. Papa. See, HA into 0, VA into 0. Next time, these which are zeros, I will not write next time. HA into 0, no, not here, here. HA into 0 plus, okay. Which are zeros next time I am not writing. Even VA also into 0. Later, 76.604 and 60.622 both are passing through A. So this also I will not write next time. Today you write it. Next time you make a note. Cut values are not considered next time. Next time onwards, which are 0, skip it. See, next time what I will write? VA into 0. No, not required. HA into 0. These two into 0. I will start from here. So, VB into 9, anti-clockwise, minus VB into 9, plus 64.279 into 2, plus clockwise, 80 into 3.5, plus 35 into 6, 2, 1.5, 2.5, or 9 minus 3, 6 equal to 0, you will get the value of VB. See, this minus VB is there, be very careful, take this minus VB, take that side, but right here only, that much mathematics if you are not knowing, better not continue. Okay, VB comes plus sign. Make a note now itself. We got positive sign, means the assumed direction is correct. So later we will enter VA, VB. So here I got that one here. We got positive sign, means the direction considered is correct. So later when we will enter it in the same direction as considered here, but without sign. You write it. First class you write. Sigma V0 upward positive. Plus VA plus VB minus minus minus. Why should I waste energy by telling all these three? Only vertical forces. Now substitute VB equal to whatever you got there, you get VA. Substitute here, then take everything other side, plus will come. Make a note here. Note. We got once again positive sign even for VA. So assumed direction is correct. So later when we enter it, we will enter it in the same direction as considered here. Next, sigma H equal to 0. I will take right side positive. Plus HA plus 76.604 minus 60.622 equal to 0. HA will come minus 12 point, is it correct? 76.604 minus 60.622. See that? There you don't know why it made 222. It is 622. Okay. 622. 15.982. See, 15.982. 76.604 minus 60.622 is 15 point. I don't know why the calculator problem. In the light, some numbers are not properly visible. 76.604 minus 60.622. 15.982, correct. Now, make a note. Actually, very, very, very important note. Right there. I will not tell next time onwards. I am telling last time. We considered HA at A to right side. That is our choice. Y means no answer. Whatever you want, you can do it. But when you solve, you got negative sign. This negative sign indicates that don't see here, this has nothing to do with the answer. Negative sign indicates that this assumed direction is wrong. So actually HA is not right side, which we assumed. It is actually to left side by 15.982. So when you enter the reaction next time, HA, we will enter in a direction opposite to assumed direction, but remember, without sign. I will not tell this again and again. Stop. Permanently stop now. Okay, reaction over. Therefore, everything over. I will let the answer here. Therefore, reactions at supports will be as shown below. As shown below. Okay. Now do one thing now. See, one hinged support, one roller support. A, B. Now one note you have to make. They gave an inclined load here, a vertical load here, and an inclined load here. Load, how much you write? You write the load, see the original beam. Write the load, write what angle given, what distances are given, right there. Now, one important note. Right now, we are in support reaction. We do not know what is shear force and bending moment. You do not know, I also do not know. Right now, I also do not know. Therefore, we will not bother about SFBM now. But when the time for SFBM comes, then we will consider this reaction, this vertical forces, this HA, this one and this one are not considered. We will not enter that one. Or I will tell at that time, when you go to SFD-BMD, you consider only those forces which are perpendicular to member and also what? And also couples. Forces which are acting along the members at that time are not considered. Therefore, the final answer is C. VA, we assumed upwards. Correct. No sign now. What is the answer? 110.55 kilonewton. HA, we took right side, negative came left side. No sign again. HA equal to 15.982 kilonewton. And vertical reaction here, we took RB, which is actually VB, equal to 68.729 kilonewton. Okay, make this entry. This is the final answer for this question, but still not over, incomplete. I will tell you why. Now make a note. Just a minute. Write all these, then one extra information required. Note. What all I dictate you right now. Our beam is a horizontal beam. So, for SFD-BMD, you require vertical forces and reactions. And for axial force, you require horizontal forces. Everything is ready. But right now, we are not going there. We are asked to find reaction. So, at B, just one reaction. One reaction, that is RB equal to VB, we got it. But at A, there are two reactions, HA and VA. We already got it. Sometimes, some competitive examinations, you write here, if it is not required, this is the answer, stop here. Stop here, usually 99% case stop here. But in some competitive examination, they will ask resultant reaction at A. Resultant reaction at B is RB only. So If they want resultant reaction at A, right here. So therefore, if required, we can find resultant reaction at A. Resultant reaction at A, hinge support A. Now, make this note. I will tell you what mistake so many people will do. See, they will mark A here in a hurry. They will mark A here. They will mark HA, whatever they got. They will mark VA. No, it is correct actually. It will come this way only. No, correct. That is, no. HA we got negative. See? Here, see. We got HA negative, left side. They will mark whatever HA you got, whatever VA we got, they will write here. In a hurry, what they will do is, it's a hurry. What they will do is, I will use a different color now. They will write directly RA. Wrong. One force is to the joint A, one of them is incoming, other is outgoing. Be careful. One of them is incoming. See right here. When you mark the resultant, when you fix the direction, you should ensure that either both are acting towards the joint or both are acting away from the joint. Otherwise, wrong. If you can imagine, okay, see, sometimes you write here, 1 minute. Therefore, what you do is, consider A. See, right here. Consider A. Consider reactions at A. Reactions, that is VA and HA. HA at A. See. HA we got like this. I will put a red color. Okay. Whatever you got now. A. HA we got like this. Little down and right. Okay. This is the point A. Okay, A. One round is sufficient. HA we got right side. How much answer? 15.982 kilonewton. 982 kilonewton. VA we got up. So do not write like this. You write this way. See, you write that also going what? Away from the point. Answer 110.55. 110.55 kilonewton, not right. There's a problem for the ink. 110.55 kilonewton. Then write let what is the color now? Let RA be resultant reaction at A, and let alpha be angle made by resultant reaction RA with horizontal. See, actually it will be very close to vertical because high force, it will come this way. Okay, that you can make out later. This is your RA, this angle alpha. Then RA equal to square root of HA square plus VA square equal to root of 15.982 square. This you have to do only if required, 110.55 square. Therefore, your RA will come. This all we have done earlier, 15.982 square plus 110.55 square equal to root answer 111.699. 111.699. And alpha is tan inverse of, since you consider the angle with horizontal, it is told thousands of time earlier, tan alpha is opposite first, vertical by horizontal, VA by HA. equal to tan inverse of VA 110.55 by 15.982 equal to 110.55 divided by 15.982. Shift tan inverse answer 81.774 degrees. Forgot. See. Answer equal to 81.774 degrees. 81.774 degrees. You write all these. Okay, now write. Therefore, reactions at support. Now real thing. Write one more sketch now. One more sketch. As shown, this center as it is. Here do one thing. See. To 111.6 line kilonewton. Write the sketch once again, which makes an angle of 81 point, out of scale, this angle not there, 81.774 degrees. Make this way. Okay, now, if I am writing examination, see, I will tell you one thing. See, when this over now, question is over, we will meet in the next class now. But see, write a note. If I am writing examination, see, I will not write this sketch. I will do one thing here, see, left side up. I will write RA like this only. I don't require outgoing, incoming. If it is incoming, I will imagine outgoing and get it. But you don't try it. Okay, now, today's class, systematically explained reaction with the 3-point load. I will do one thing now. We cannot waste time unnecessarily here. See, there are 3 loads of which 2 are inclined. Now, I will give 2 exercises for you to solve. Problem directly with the answer. You have to solve it. See, question 1 over. Next time it will be question 2 only. This exercise question I won't consider. It is for you to solve. Okay, now 2 questions for you. Okay, leave it. 3 questions for you. All of them are simply supported beams. So this time, no horizontal loads. 3 questions. 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. All for your workout now only. Span 6 meter, a load of 80 kilonewton at 2.4 meter from here, AB. Span of 5 meter, out of scale, don't see there. 2-point loads, 60 kilonewton and 80 kilonewton. 80 set 2 meter from here. This is 1.5 meter. ABCD. 3 loads. 100 kilonewton, 50 kilonewton and 90 kilonewton. (10-meter) span, 3 meter, 2 meter, 1.5 meter. Fine. I'll give answer here. Here I'll give answer. Answer I'll give using green color. What is VA here? What is VB here? For this question, what is VA? What is VB? This question also. What is VA? What is VB? Remember, both are upward. I am sure both are upward. Both are upward. I am sure about it. See, this time horizontal reaction will not come. I should not solve in the class. VB 32 kilonewton, 48 kilonewton. I will give black color here. Divided by 5. 74 kilonewton, 66 kilonewton. Correct? I'll check once again. Correct. Here. T into 5 plus 3 into 6. It's out of scale. And 13.5 kilonewton. 126.5 kilonewton. Solve the question. I'll check the answer once again. 3.5. Okay. 90 into 3.5 plus 50 into 5 plus into 7. 126.5. Correct. Okay. So work out all this question. In future, in my class, if single point load or a 2 point load or a 3 point loads given in strength of materials or structure analysis problem, I will not explain how to find reaction. I will put the sketch and enter the reaction. I will tell you calculate. Someone will tell, sir, don't know. Then don't come to my class. If you cannot follow what I tell and if you try your own way of studying, my class is not suitable for you. My class is suitable or ideal, useful only for those who follow each and everything. See, I am coming down to earth. You don't know. I should not tell too much actually. I am coming down to earth. Means what? I am coming to your level and teaching. So, if you cannot mingle with me or join me there, you don't try to go up and meet me there. Higher level, you don't worry. So, I am only coming to your level. Then you slowly increase the level. If you increase the level, I will also increase my level. Therefore, everything you are studying. Okay. We will meet next time. Thank you.